This is the second fatal police shooting this week. As Allison mentioned, the province's police watchdog has been assigned to investigate what happened this morning and the officer's deadly use of force. CTV's John Musselman is looking at what SIU officials are saying and what happens next. John.
Well, Natalie, the SIU will take a close look at this investigation to see how this all played out, and they will determine whether or not appropriate force was used in this case. SIU investigators were gathering evidence today at the departure level outside Terminal 1. A spokesperson for the agency says a man was in some kind of mental distress. He produced a gun when he was shot by two Peel Regional Police officers.
I don't know how many shots. That's too early to confirm. We're still collecting that forensic evidence. But what I can tell you is early information indicates that this male did not discharge his firearm. However, a firearm was produced.
The SIU will now determine if the use of deadly force was appropriate. Investigators say the man was sitting in the back of an SUV when officers first arrived, but he was outside the vehicle when he was shot. CTV public safety analyst and former OPP Commissioner Chris Lewis says officers have seconds to react.
If there's a threat of a firearm, they're going to likely draw their weapons if they believe there's a firearm there. If someone produces a gun, they've got like a second to drop it before they're going to be shot, because they could very quickly go from holding it to pointing it and pulling the trigger. Less than a second.
The shooting remained isolated to the area outside the terminal. All lanes of the departure level were closed during the investigation. The only way in was through arrivals.
The gates that are in that area are specifically for overseas flights. So in the morning, it's usually a lot of flights down to Florida, down to the Caribbean, and domestic, which is on the north end of the terminal and in the middle for the U.S. departures. So it had a little bit of an impact.
This is the second police shooting in the past 5 days. On Sunday night, a 16-year-old was shot by Toronto police after the car he was in was pulled over on Shepherd Avenue near Bathurst. Two officers fired into the car after the teen in the vehicle allegedly fired a gun at police. CTV News obtained security video showing what happened outside the car. Police body camera footage shows a person in the back seat with a gun. The teen was rushed to hospital in critical condition. He died the next day. The police officers were not hurt. We're on the arrivals levels here at Pearson. This happened on the departure level just above me. The body was removed just a short time ago. The investigation upstairs has concluded and traffic is now moving into the departure level. Reporting live, I'm John Musselman. I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, John.